There we go. There we go. There we go. Clothing. Put some boots on. Put some pants on. We're gonna put our we're gonna wear our do I not have my anvil hat anymore? What happened to my no. There we go. What are we wearing here? How are we doing this? Are we gonna be disgruntled? Are we gonna be like, yeah, man? Here we go. Oh hell yeah! There you go. That'll work. It's how I roll around in public, actually, in real life. That's more. It's more my flavor. Combat boots, no jacket. I mean, no shirt and heavy jacket all the time, with six-pack abs just busting through. It's me every day. Now let's see what this. Let's see what this Invictus life is all about. Yeah, I just made a pot of coffee. Trying to get myself spooled up. Let me see what I look like.
Please clear the hatch. Shuttle will be departing.
Is this can't tell. Can't tell. It says gray hat. I don't think I have my anvil hat anymore. I wouldn't have thrown it away, sort. I don't. Yeah, where'd my anvil hat go? Maybe it's on. Maybe it's on. We got some sparkers. We got some sparkers. Very nice. We're live. We're live. We're live. We're live. I'm checking out the. I just woke up. I had actually fallen asleep. Let me see here. Count. Open a new tab. Let's go. Concierge. So this hasn't updated. This hasn't updated at all.
Please prepare to disembark. Last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart.
There we go. Let me. I'm noticing I'm having some issues loading in some textures. I notice I'm having some issues with texture loading. Let's see where we're at here.
The next shuttle is approaching the station.
Oh, some hot coffee. Hot coffee, it's magic. It's magic. Okay. And we're waiting for the tram. I'm having some issues with some textures loading. I don't know why. It could be a
Please
server
clear the
thing.
hatch. Shuttle will be departing.
And some of the fidelity is not popping up. It was doing that for me yesterday, and then once I got off planet, everything kind of got right. I think there needs to be some more optimization here, unfortunately. So what are we looking at? We have the Hoplite for 235. We have the Vanguard Herald These are all the same ship. What do we got? We got the Saber for 170. We got the Bomber. We got the Redeemer. You know what we need to do is we need to get, we kind of need to do a little versus. We need to do a little versus. What do we got here? Delete this, delete this, delete this, delete this, this. This. Oh, we're going quick. We're going quick. Here we go.
Now arriving at Provision Center. Approaching next station. If this is your stop, please prepare to disembark.
Yes, it is my stop. Thank you.
Last call.
I'm prepared to disembark.
The shuttle is preparing to depart.
All right, we're getting close. We're getting close. I need to buy me another Anvil hat. That's Misk. Fuck Misk. Aegis. Is this the jacket that I'm wearing? It is the jacket I'm wearing, okay. I would like one of those in real life. That's what it looks like when you go to hell. Here, when you pass into the near after, and you know you take the elevator and then it's into the abyss. While Invictus, a Roman naval star, bro. They recorded that shit 30 years ago. Remember. Well, the Redeemer does have a presence. Like the Redeemer is, from its size, like it really is an eye catcher from when you come out first out on the floor. Let's check the. So we are now looking at the. Getting my web browser up. So we're popping over and we're looking at the. I can't believe that they're asking 3,000 for this shit. Like it's not. This is my biggest pet peeve. We'll come back to that later though. They have. We're looking at. And so my big narrative here is I'm okay spending money on the game, in the context that you get feature complete. You're buying something, and I've gone through this transcendence in this. Okay, so this is 150. That is not bad. Now, what do you get for your 150? Let's see. And I believe you get a. Oh, it says Aegis. Man, this thing is huge. What is this? Is this a? See, what I don't like about them in here is, yes, you get to see them. So you get a manned rear turret, which is cool, right? You get a manned rear turret. You get Uh, okay, what is this? I know you get it's a torpedo boat. Okay, let's see. Use elevator, right? Okay, you have the modules. You have back rear bay. Nice. Okay. And then you have your giant torpedoes. Very nice. Okay, and then you have your rear turret. Very, very nice. Man, the price point on this is good, right? Because what I'm looking for. So you have two Panthers. Very nice. Your Panthers. Let's get the DPS calculator. So right now we're looking at this, and the reason why. So for me, what appeals is the multi-player experience, right? So they kind of fall into two roles because I'm tired of these. I shouldn't say that. I'm fatigued. All right. There's the realization that when you buy ships that they don't have functionality, you might not see that functionality for 4 or 5 years. So to play in a ship that that doesn't have any functionality like a tractor beam. You're like, oh, this has got a tractor beam. How awesome! Well, you're gonna pay real money right now for a ship that switch to gyro mode. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. Okay, so let's exit out of here. So I'm pulling up the calculator because I want to see what total whole HP is. I want to see what DPS calculator. It seems like it's modeled pretty good. The problem is whenever you click on something, you get that rent. Like rent now, rent now. What is this? And so these aren't. What is this? So you have. Is this two turrets? Oh snap! So you have one. You have one. Oh, is this a five turret thing? Is there two Panthers? Let's see here. So I'm digging it up right now. Let's see, because for the price, I might buy this just for the ERTs and with the two torps. Let me see here, because that's what I'm looking for is the multiplayer, multi-role experience, and whatever can facilitate that the best. So we're on Aegis. I'm not an Aegis fanboy. What is this thing called? This is the uh, Retaliator. I'm retaliating. I'm retaliating. Okay, Retaliator. Arrow. I'm in the wrong subcategory. Just to show you folks how this works, you come over here and then you select your Aegis and then Retaliator, right? And then so this is so it shows here. So we have, look at all these guns, turret. So you have manned up turrets. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 turrets. And they're all size 2 Badgers. Okay. No, these are bigger. Okay. So you have 6 size 3s, or no, I'm sorry, 12 size 3s, and then you have 12 size 2s. The whole total hit points on this bad boy is 364,000. I don't know why I said 130. 364,000 hit points. Holy shit. And look at the shield HP. Oh my god. This thing is a behemoth. Holy shit. And what's crazy, let me Google this. I want to see something. I want to see when it first came out. Because I think it's important when you look around, you know, it kind of gives you some context. Look at these torpedoes. So you have two torpedoes, right? You have two torpedoes, which are you have two torpedoes, which where are you at? Missiles, missile racks, right? So you have the two size 9 torpedoes, and then you have 4 size 9 torpedoes. So what is that a total? That's 6, if I'm reading that correct, with a total of 1 billion damage. 1 billion damage total. Holy shit. So six size 9 torpedoes. And then, so you have this. Okay. And I'd like to see if the modules, work. Oh, here you go. Here are the other. Okay, what is this? So it looks like we have a 2-story, another turret. And then a rear bay. Oh, is this a bed? Enter bed. So you do 2 beds. Okay, 3 beds, 4 beds, 5 beds, 6 beds back here. So you have, and with a view. You have 6 beds with a view. Wow, that's okay. So I'm thinking about just combat functionality. Just like, okay, well, I got a bunch of buddies. We're gonna go run ERTs. So this is this a top or bottom turret? So let's look here. I realize now that they need to create another a 7th tier, like an ER. Am I upside down? I'm upside down. This is upside down turret. Okay. Wow. And these are these are the 6s. I mean these are the tier 3 turrets. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, so you know, you can tell some of the fidelities were a little older. So you have 2 doors. So you have the cockpit. I'm guessing this is the cockpit. Enter pilocy. Okay. Oh, interesting. Okay. And obviously they were not going to let you spool it up. Get the power going. No. See, I wish they. Oh, see, they kind of give you some, but they don't let you. They don't let you turn it on, so you can't see the. Oh, I can rent it though. So I'm gonna rent this. So it's crazy how much functionality. What is this? Is this another bed? So you have another bed. An MFD, non-functional MFD. What about this side? I noticed that, oh shit, no one do that. I noticed that they have, okay, so you have a flow to it. So you have your missiles here in the center. Okay, you walk through here. So I'm guessing this is a dead end too. What is this? Oh, latrine. I would just piss all over the floor. And then your shower. Interesting concept. Really, this would make a great real life boat. Okay, and then your elevator down. Oh, is this 2 elevators down? Use elevator. Very interesting. Okay, so back to a kind of an outside perspective. So thrusters. Okay. The thing is a large ship, like super stretched and long. So you have turret there, turret in the front. Okay, I know there's a turret underneath. What is landing gear? So turret underneath, turret center, turret on the wing. Man, talk about a great multi-crew experience. You know, the price point on this, I don't know how this flies. you know, is the sad thing. Like, I don't know how this flies, but when you talk about a vehicle to do your multi-crew experience, I know I keep saying that. When you talk about the, oh, is this 225? I thought this was the 125. 150. What am I looking at here? Uh, what is this? What's the difference? The okay, that's 150. Okay, there's two packages here. Let's see what's going on. View buyer's guide. Okay. Uh, the bomber 275. Okay, what's included? 120 months. Sell big. Okay. Why? That's not what I wanted to do. Okay, view package. High versatility gunship. Okay, for 150 bucks. Are they this? Oh, why are you kicking me all the way back to the top? So you have. I'm scrolling back through here because apparently there's like this is crazy right here. This you know, and if it would be one thing to ask this money if it was in the game, but they're not in the game. They're not playable. Oh, this is you know, this drone ship is another one like, oh, I wish they had this, but they're selling this big ship with a feature set that doesn't exist. We may never see that feature set, and you might wait 2 years before you play this. You know, really your only two playable ships are the Redeemer and this thing. So gunship, uh, bomber. Okay, so maybe I'm looking at the wrong ship here. I think I might be looking at the wrong. Let's go back to the website. So I selected. Um, let's see here. Let me switch out, and we can get some perspective on Aegis. I don't see Anvil, Aegis, Warlock, Gladius, Redeemer, Reclaimer, Redeemer. Are these? Are these? What am I clicking here? I'm a little confused. Does this have bombs? Because I still see the turrets on this bomber, but when then I go to the GPS calculator, Reclaimer, Redeemer. What is this? Okay, do you still have the crazy? You still have the crazy hit points. So what's the difference? So did I select the same ship? There's this one. Okay. Reclaimer, Redeemer. See, I'm a little confused because uh, when I go to the website, this tells me I have bombs. When I see this one, the bomber, Aegis Dynamic Bomber. High versatility gunship. Huh. So I don't know which one this is. That's the problem. Like, I would think this is. Let's rent this. We're gonna rent this. Rent. So this one says heavy bomber, focus heavy bomber. It's called an Aegis. Purchase complete. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. See, it's kind of not scammy. I don't want to say scammy, but what if you want the bomber variant, right? What if you want the bomber variant? Oh wow, the Saber is smaller than I thought it was. you know, this thing is kind of fallen by the wayside as far as power creep, and you know, it needs to be updated. And it seems it shares the same fate as the the Hurricane interpilot. At least, will they have the pilot seat on the top? The issue is that, you know, the textures are kind of low to moderate res, and interesting, interesting. Let's see what they're asking for this one. So for this one, let me pull this back up. For this one, they're asking the where is it at? Oh, is it all the way back? Are they hiding it? Are they hiding it? Let's see. We're scrolling through. So you get you for an extra 125 bucks. See, this is so weird because this is the same ship as this. And so do they just take out the bombs, or is there a different ship? Oh, it says in concept. Fly today for free in concept. Fly today for free in concept. Fly today for free. Flight ready. So the one that we just looked at was the 275. Okay. And then this one is the 170. It's hard to pay 170 for a ship that is so dated. Um, it's not, you know, this thing came out like 4 or 5 years ago, and you can just tell the texture quality and the fidelity on some of this stuff is just, it's just not there. Let me see. You know, this is a bad boy right here. This is this is a whole nother level bad boy right here. Wow, I really like how the cockpit and stuff is set up. Let's get on here. I think it's interesting how they have NPCs on here. Go up. It's not even like first floor or second floor. It's go up. Well, the immersion effects, you know, you can see the steam coming out of the vents, and then the inside is hollowed out. How much is this bad boy? Let's see. So the website says that the so 275 or 235 for the 290. Um, okay, it says multi medium repair, medium refuel. Interesting. In concept. See, there's the issue, right? Is you're paying 200 bucks for something that you don't get to use. Um, they don't, you know, it's crazy. They don't have any heavy gunship. They don't have any stats. Um, combat gunship. So this is the, here we go, 725. Mm, mm. So the turret is down here on the end. Invite to party. Okay, that's a player. Enter. Man, the controls and the gun, the modular on these turrets are like next level. Do they let you move around? A whole showroom. Look at all these rhinos. It's beautiful. Those are size 4 rhinos. It's just such a beast. I don't guess I get to move around. Let's see. Can I power on? Yeah, I don't get to. They don't have any. Okay. Exit. Very nicely modeled. Very nicely modeled. Yeah. So I know directionally I got in, so I'm trying to stay right to move myself to the front. I'm really surprised that a ship of this size does not have a med bay. Like anything over $500 should have a medical room. And I realize there's classes of ships, but why can I not open this? Okay, door 2. That's probably to the okay, that's the other turret. This is to the bridge. Please don't be. And how come there's no panel? How come there's no MDF? I think this is bugged out. Yeah, here's the other side. Here's the lift to get out. And this will take me to the rear where the other right turret. Yeah, and the immersion in here is fantastic. The med bay. So this is rear center. You know that behind that gap, that big gap in the center. This is directly behind it. This is your okay. I see what they've done here. Nice rotating door, cylinder door. I don't know what's going on there. I think we may have some modeling issues. I don't want to. There we go. This side loaded in. Right, it's like loads in as segments. Very industrial, man. Look at those like fusion reactors. Wow, you would definitely develop a cough if you work back here. And another rear turret, and then your bay if you have a little rover. How do I lower this? There's got to be a little access panel. I think it's there. You go down. So you can tell they have these kind of heavy bomber. Okay. Wow. It's a big ship. It's a big ship. You know, it seems like they're charging excuse me. They're charging a premium on some of these what do we have here? This is a another Saber variant. Yeah, it's another Saber variant. Let's see here. Let's go back to the website. What do we got here? So okay, Saber Comet. Okay, so the other one was the Saber Comet for the 185, and this one is just a regular standard Saber. Okay, I do like the CF cannons. So you have 4. I guess these look like class 3s probably. So 4 cannons. Okay. All right. Nothing spectacular. Let's go check out the Redeemer. You know, this is one that interests me for the multi-crew experience. Man, this thing is huge. Huge. Oh shit. Okay, we're gonna rant. Screw it. Now this one recently went through a little nerf. Open panel. Oh, come on. Is that why the bay's not open? I'm having some technical issues. Oh, I don't know if this can be done. Is there one on each side? Are they not letting you inside? Oh, they've jacked this up. So they've jacked this up. So it looks like I just clipped through that wing. Yeah, I just clipped through that wing. Man, those look like fives. Those look like fives right there. I could be wrong. Let's pull this up. So if we go right here, and this is the we'll select the Redeemer on this side. Aegis, Redeemer, and then so we're looking at yeah, oh, size fours, C7, okay, size fours, and then turret, 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 turret. So 4 turrets. Okay, so these are 2 size fours, and then these are so you upside down turret, and then it looks like a pilot turret, and then ooh, you got a little window there, very nice. And then a fairly hefty roof turret, and it's modeled nicely though. Like look at the side there, it's modeled nicely. You know, it's a shame. I think they do this whole gray out thing so that way they kind of hide the fact that some of these don't have modules. Can I get in here? I can't open this up. I can't right click on it. That's a shame. But they let me see what's the base hit points on this. So the base hit points is 75,000. Wow, what a contrast from a multi-crew ship of right, you have your Redeemer, which has 364,000 hit points, heavy bomber with 5 crews. Okay, and then this is the other piece of that equation. Okay, so the let's go back here. Here's the other piece of the equation. Your bomber is 225, fully functional in game, right? With 5 turrets, and then you have this for $50 more. Honestly, though, I think this might be the better deal. You know, I think that with those missile terps, those nine sized missiles. So what do we got here? We got the past is draped. Can you buy? Okay, interesting. So you can physically buy these here. Okay, interesting. So we've hit the Saber, the Redeemer. Okay, we've hit everything on the main showroom floor. So let's see. We got the Lightning. Okay, we got the Anvil Lightning. It's a shame I can't get inside. I can't get inside the. Let me open this up. Pull this back over. The price point isn't where it needs to be. Like the price point is not where it needs to be. Okay, you have your okay, so they got 3 variances of Titans. I'm just not a fanboy of the Titan. I know it's a good starter ship. It's a good starter ship. You know, decent. You could probably put a rock back here. You got a bed, you know. It's a good design. You can tell the fidelity's a little old because it's a little older ship, you know. And they got, I don't know what the 2 different variances are. You know, you got a Gatling gun, all Gatling guns. GT, I should say probably Yellow Jackets. Man, you can just tell the fidelity though. Texture pack is really low. You know, one of the ways they could cheese that is they could. Here's your Eclipse heavy bomber. This is actually more of an interest to me. But if I was gonna spend like what they're asking for this, let's pull up the website again. what they're asking for this. Here, let's bring this back over. So you can see here the there you go, 300 bucks, a single person seat, and you know, you can get the Redeemer and get so much more capability. Let's see what the payload is. We'll go over here. We'll go over here and we'll select. We'll go slot 4, and we'll do. I'm sorry about the dogs, folks. The neighbors got a little party going. What was that? The Eclipse. Okay, so 3 size 9s. So if you, for $25 less, you could have 6 size 9s, and you know, in the same, you know, obviously this is a little bit more stealthy, but the you know, that's too much money for what you get. Like, I think the Anvil stuff has a better price point on capability. And then this is arguably one of the most popular PvP. There's another Titan. We looked at 3 of those just a minute ago. Nothing super. Oh, here's a little. Okay. What does this one say? This is the Warlock. Oh. Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting. Oh. Okay, there's a function set there that it obviously is different. I think that was the one that pulls people out of warp. But here's your Gladius. For those of you who don't know, a Gladius is basically a short sword that the Romans used. You got 2. All right. I mean, it's a cool ship. Look how this rear torso looks. It's kind of like almost like a separate fuel pod tucked underneath there. Man, the modeling on this is fantastic. And you know, as considering as old as this is, the texture pack on this, they might have gone through and updated this texture pack, because it just looks so good. You know, compared to the Sabers where they're all grainy and shit. There's a big difference, you know, big difference. All right, folks, give me a second.
Mic off. Mic feedback off.
All right, I just
Mic on. Mic feedback on.
I just had to top off the coffee. Had to top off the old coffee. You know, had to refuel the brain power. So, you know, you have 2 options, right? You have a light fighter, and you have a Gladius, which is your other light fighter. So you have Anvil Arrow and a Gladius. And of the 2, I mean, they're very, very competitive in their roles. Like, they share the same role, and they're arguably, it's like, you know, you have guys that prefer the arrow, you have guys that prefer, and they're not OP, they're just fantastic to fly. You know, a lot of maneuverability. They're pretty easy to pop. And when I say pop, I mean destroy or blow up, but it gives you some good context though. But they're, you know, the Saber kind of fits that medium role, and you know, the Sabers aren't nearly as renowned, but fantastic. This is, if you were going to buy, you know, have a ship for your arsenal, I'd recommend this. You know, the price point on some of this other stuff is too much. You know, I would much rather have a couple other vehicles. You know, realistically, I think that should be like a $150 ship. You know, and those are 75 because what the capability set that you pick up is not adequate. You can buy that in game for like $1.5 million or 2 million. So let's go over here. This is what I would really like to get is this red one. That's been on display now for a hot minute. Boy, it's a shame that you can't get into the Reliant. Let's go check the other room out. There's also the downstairs area, so we'll see. Let's go back and see. Because they're not going to have the other ships that they're selling on the website, obviously. So, oh, they have a little vendor up here. How cute. They have a little coffee. They have the new little AI, coffee AI on display. Look at this. It's got it's duped. It's duped out. It's duped. That's funny. It's like generated 2 models. It's a 2-headed Leviathan. Look out. Don't marry her. Okay. Oh, that's hilarious. Okay, let's see what we got here. So it looks like we visited the Gladius over here. It looks like downstairs we have Aegis, Bomber, Redeemer. So there's nothing in the smaller areas, it appears. Okay, let's go check out the other wing over here off to the left. Man, I like the idea of this bomber. I do. I'm going to have to go test that out. I just can't believe, like, I don't know what they're going to do to make it not a bomber, you know, to make it a gunship. Ooh, that didn't sound good. Okay, let's see here. What are you doing tonight? Oh yeah? Okay. Let's see here. Whatever this is. Interesting. They're like occupying the same place. I'm actually surprised they don't have like little armor vendors, little kiosk. So here we have the 4 variances of, where are these? Look at the cannon on the front of this. Holy shit. So well, let's see what makes, so this is the Vanguard Harbinger. You know, the texture quality looks good on these. This one's got a shower and 2 beds, and then you know you got a little dinette, very nice, a little kitchenette. You know, what is this? Open door. See, I like that level of fidelity. Bugs me when they ask a couple $100 and you don't get that level of fidelity. So this is all modulated out, very nice. So you don't get this with the with some of the other ships. Very nice. So which one is this? Okay, nice. So this is updated. This is the newer modular design set. Okay, let's look at this. So let's bring this back over. And so this was first. Let's look at the website here and find which one it was, because Vanguard Sentinel. I think they all can have the same loadout. Okay, so we have, where'd you go? I don't know what this is. Oh, because it's a concept ship. It's a concept ship. So you don't fly for free today. Concept heavy gunner. I bet you it still has missiles. And you're getting it at the paper price because of It's not out yet. That's what it is. That's why there's a $200 or a $75 difference. That's why there's a $75 difference. Okay, so this one is the Hoplite. Okay. This one is the Sentinel, the Warden. So which one are we in? We're in the, let's see here. We're in the Aegis Vanguard Herald. Okay. Let me see here. Herald. Let's go back to this. I'm not seeing the difference of, let me go back. Warden, Sentinel, Hoplite, Herald. Okay. Flight ready combat bomber. Okay, why are we calling this a bomber? Let's go here. Let's go here and let's see. So if we select Aegis, Aegis, okay, Warlock. The hell? How come? Herald. Do they not have it in here? Vanguard. Oh, there we go. It's farther down. Harbinger. Man, there's so much. There's so much. There we go. Hoplite. Harbinger. Hoplite. Is there not a Herald in here? Here's the Hoplite. This is one I have in the hangar right now. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4 size 2 guns and a turret. And then your missile racks, you're looking at 8 missiles. I like the idea of the bombers, and the reason why I like the idea of bombers is because of gameplay. I like, just for a regular pew pew ship, I want something with a little bit of different gameplay. Harbinger. Okay. Looks like a secondary turret. Let's see. So this is a bomber. I don't see a bay. Oh, is this a bay? Okay, we're gonna rent this. Harbinger. The Harbinger of Evil. It says heavy fighter. Harbinger. Okay. So this one is the Hoplite. Let's see what the difference is. So, oh, this is the jump seat. Okay. This is the jump ship. Interesting. Okay. But like I said, everything is modeled. Okay. What is this? So here I see you still got the same two. This could be a missile rack missile bay underneath. I don't know how these things fly. And then you have a ballistic. Okay, we're looking like 4 sets of ballistic guns. Okay. And then, oh shit. Don't tell me that's modeled. I see all this stuff's modeled. So this is this stuff is ready, access panel, for, future content. Look at it. Look at that. Holy shit. 2 beds. Okay. All right. Yeah, looking very nice. So, if you were going to throw down some coin, I could definitely see, I don't want to speak to their combat capability, but when we go back to the panel here, and, oh, I'm sorry about that, folks. I'm sorry about that.
Mic off. Mic feedback off.
Okay.
Mic on.
And
Mic
then,
feedback on.
sorry about that. Neighbor's dogs. Okay. So we have the Harbinger, combat bomber. We have the 290. We have, wow, what a difference. The Hoplite was 235. We have the Sentinel. Okay, the Warden is what I'm looking at now for 260. Okay, so let's see here. If we're gonna go tab back over, and okay, so the Warden, look there. It's look like these, like they got like Caterpillar rubberized track wheels. Interesting. Okay, so this one is the Warden. We'll rent it. We'll just rent this too while we're at it. Okay. And then this one is the I don't like this blue color, this blue and yellow. Okay, this has the overcharge lasers on it. Interesting. Okay. Oh, is this a data runner? Oh, the inside of this is sexy. So I think the door's bugged out. I think when you open the door, you break the thing, right? It doesn't close again. Yeah, I bet you that this is a data runner. I don't know that. Let me look. So, um, combat. Let me see. This one is the Sentinel. Oh, it says interdiction. It says interdiction. Sentinel combat interdiction. I wonder if it's got two beds though. It's got a little kitchenette. Look at this. Look at this little server thing. Wow, fantastic. I keep feeling like there's something I should be clicking on. And then you have and then to add to that, you have the secondary turret that's up there on all these. I'm gonna have to go back and look at the Reliant, because what I want to see is there's two things I want to check. I want to check in-game price, and then I want to check this black one. Looks amazing. This black one right here looks yeah. Right, and then you have this same kind of data center. So this is the Warlock. Let's see what this says again. The Warlock was the Hoplite, or the Warden, combat heavy fighter. Yeah, combat heavy fighter, right? 260. Okay. And then the bomber though, for me the bomber looks interesting. The bomber looks the most. Look, it's got a little bathroom. The bomber looks the is that a missile in there? Is that what that is? Is that what that is? Okay. Oh man, the dog's next door. I'm sorry, folks. Okay, the bomber, which is interesting because I don't think they have the Harbinger on the website. Let's see. Let's see if they have the Harbinger on here. Hoplite. Oh, it's right there. Harbinger's right there. Okay. Okay. We will have to come back and revisit this, and then so I think this is a pilot slave. All right. Very interesting. Okay. So that is that display. So this room is basically the Vanguard room. Very impressed with the Vanguard ships, and not just for their flight capability or their functionality, but just their model detail. That's the other aspect of this is I'm looking at how well the models are put together. And so like my issue with the Sabres and especially a lot of the mist ships is they're so dated. You're buying just kind of like a core 3D model with some flight characteristics. Like none of these Do these panels open up? Maybe I'm wrong. Oh, I just ate my words. I just ate my words. Okay. They've done some update because the Hornets don't have any of this stuff. I've just ate my words. Okay, let's see here. I want to go back and see this. This is the one that I want to that has for me has the most potential. Rent. I think this could be a lot of fun and be a good replacement for like a Constellation style of ship. You know, I just can't believe the amount of hit points this thing has. And I want to see if any of those modulars or panels inside are functional. So oh, look at that Torpedo Bay. Get out of here. You can go inside? Get out of here. That's some fidelity shit. So you have your bay room. I would say for me so far, my big takeaway that I found from today's exhibit would be this thing. This is the thing that see, there's okay, what does that say? That looks like one of my coolers right there. But why is this not modeled? You know, why do I not have a panel? Okay, what do we have here? Warning. And then we have a rear hatch. Oh, this is a turret. Okay. Fascinating. Fascinating. Hey folks, if you're popping in for the first time, I haven't been watching the stream. Oh, it's Aegis. It's Aegis. Hey, the Zoe. What? Oh, that's not good. I'm falling into the universe. That's not good at all. Ooh. Ooh. I guess that's one way to end the exhibition, right? That's one way. So when you say you are wrong, the ship already exists. The known as tail, so I just died. I just died. I clipped through that turret and died. That's rough. I lost my jacket too. That's not good. Oh, okay. I guess that's a good segue. We did finish off. So now I'm going to summon that ship. I'm going to we have a little bit of server lag there. That was super rough. That was super rough. Okay. Just got to figure out how to get out of here. I'll turn around now. So I'm going to summon the Retaliator in the bay. And I think maybe you misunderstood me because I'm reading the global chat. Like, I know the Retaliator already exists, but the Retaliator gunship is under concept. Okay, let's see here. The two for me that I found that were interesting that out of the takeaway were the I wish I could just drop this and they would do the swap. I really dislike how I have to armor. Code orange. Okay, so we're gonna pop in here and we're gonna see what is there not a let's see here. If I look at this thing, oh, it only goes to the left side. Okay, I got to cross over. I'm gonna summon a couple of those ships. I'm gonna take them down on ERTs. I'm gonna take them out on ERTs. And we'll see what that experience is like.
Mic off. Mic feedback off.
The next shuttle is approaching the station. Last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart. Please clear the hatch. Shuttle will be departing.
There we go.
Mic
There we
on.
go.
Mic feedback on.
So now we're gonna go to the we're gonna summon the what was it? The Herald? The Herald? That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna summon. There's two of those ships. I'm gonna summon. I'm gonna take on ERTs, and then I think what I'll do is I'll stitch some of these videos together to give a little bit better context of what's what and what's going on, and you know, I might pick up that concept ship. I think it's interesting they have that on there. I like the idea of heavy bomber. I like the idea of heavy bomber.
Approaching next station. If this is your stop, please prepare to disembark.
Mic off. Mic feedback off.
Please use caution while the platform is in last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart. Please clear the hatch. Shuttle will be departing. Stand by for platform elevation correction.
All right, did I miss
Mic
it?
on.
Did I
Mic
miss it?
feedback
I
on.
was in the kitchen. Oh, and there we go. No, that's not the one I want. So I'm okay. I'm okay. Hey, welcome. I see you popped in. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching. I appreciate the support and love. So I'm getting ready. I'm getting ready for to go out and do it to claim some of these and to take them out on flights. I want to see what that bomber was, and I want to see what I like the idea of bombers and the and you know when they do the missile and torpedo rework, it'll be a big you know, a big upgrade to those ships.
Please prepare to disembark. Last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart.
It'll be a big upgrade. So let me go. I go here. I go on the elevator, and I want to see because I've looked at the loadouts, right? And so I want to see what
To check for your personal belongings before and after all shuttle flights, and to dispose of any trash at appropriate receptacles.
did that open? That took a little bit of time. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Had a little distraction there. Sorry, folks. Hey, welcome. Welcome to the stream. You know, as folks pop in and out, I kind of, you know, if the like would be appreciated if you could help me out. Trying to kind of get my numbers up with the YouTube algorithm. So I'm getting ready. I went through the expo earlier, and I kind of gave some opinions, and they're my opinions. But I am interested in how some of these vehicles perform, and outside the rent window. So let's see. I want to see what the Harbinger does. It said bomber on its description. So let's see. Let me look at another one of these panels real quick too. So we have the Harbinger, the Hoplite. The other one that I want to check out was the Retaliator. Sounds like it went through a bad divorce. The Retaliator. Okay, Hangar 7. Hangar 7. Hangar 7. And we're going to run an ERT with this Hangar 7. And this will give us some really good context. Did that open up already? That was quick. This will give hey, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. I appreciate you guys coming, checking in, and seeing what's going on. So this is one of the ships that was in the I can't speak, in the expo hall. And what I was why is it lowering? What I was curious about it was, and what I liked about these was the fidelity of all the modules, right? And like, why will you not open up? Do I not have access? Why is it like broken? I can't open it up. Maybe I need to cycle through, right? Maybe I need to server lag? Shit. That would be pretty shitty if they have an expo with free rentals and then they're like, oh, by the way, it's broken. You can't fly it. My bad. Just try the other one. Okay, we'll go get a different ship. We'll cycle through this. Yeah, I don't know what's look how that thing's got like a piston on the end of that thing right there. Like some kind of weird strut or yeah, piston. On this wing. I mean, I don't think this fuselage pops out. Ramp access. Usually you get a pop-up that'll say open or close. I'm clicking. I'm trying to get. Is there a hatch maybe in the front? No. No, there's not. Unless the server's going down, that's a possibility too. I'll store it and then bring it back up. Maybe that'll. Hey folks, thanks for watching. Let me see. I see. So I do notice to answer your question on the 6950, right? So I went from the 6800 XT, and I bought that while I was in Korea a year and a half ago. And it was super hard to get a hold of, and that was a good card. But I noticed with the old Star Citizen, it was just maxed out. It was maxed out. And I just wanted a little bit more headroom. I didn't feel comfortable with the card being like, full throttle all the time. So I refused to buy an NVIDIA card. So we're gonna try this one. Store. Okay. So I noticed that here I'll pull the temps over for you to kind of a little show and tell. Let me AMD. Not I typed in and AMD. So software. Let me see here. Is it this one? No. Bear with me. AMD. I got a few different links. Micro device, bug report, software. Open. Is it this one? When I typed it in, here we go. So just a little you know, because you asked, right? Because you asked, and you were asking about 6950 video card. So utilization. So I went from being completely maxed out on utilization, and now I hover, like it fluctuates, but you can see that the card isn't baking out anymore. And so it's actually a pretty substantial upgrade. Even though it seems like it's just one nomenclature, it's probably a solid 25% difference. And you know, a CPU current temperature, so this machine's not baking. Before, the machine was, you could just, because it was maxed out, the temps were like, you know, okay, it spawned, it just didn't give me the notification. Okay. So we're gonna go to Hangar 9. What I'm curious about this is if it has like the modularity, and if they're gonna sell a concept, folks. If I don't reply right away, it's not because I. Well, if you end up picking up the game, brother, you throw me a referral code. Like, use my referral code. Right now, it's a free week, so you don't have to buy anything, and you can run missions with me. Just use my referral code and create an account, and you'll get a free 5,000 the Star Citizen currency, and you can use that to buy a set of armor. And is that just 2 access points? And you can join in Discord, and you're more than welcome to run missions. And I mean, the game's fantastic. It can be a little buggy sometimes. You know, you do have a tendency to fall through the world. You know, but this week's a free flight week. Let's see, is this modular? And it's crazy how immersive it is, because you can, you know, this is one of those games that forces you to do use engine station. Oh, there we go. There's some modularity. Hell yeah. Okay. Nice. And that's what I was talking about. I don't like to buy these old ships that don't. Okay, and here's your shield generators. Okay. So let's see here. I can't see the gun variant not having torpedoes. I just don't think they're going to have the giant size 9 torpedoes. I think they're just going to have like 24 size 5s or something. You know, they're going to have a different rack in there. I'm a little turned around. I want to go forward. I'm digging this though. This thing is like an H. What does this say? Hey, I've never played this before, but I just purchased the 6950 for myself. But I wanted to try this for quite some time. I haven't had PC in probably 9 years. So what kind of GPU are you running, Jake? Yeah, throw me a like, brother, if you can. It helps me with the algorithm. So let's see what the MFDs look like. You know, the displays. Hit R. And if you decide you want to, okay, the MFDs are pretty legit. MFGs are pretty legit. Okay. Let's see. I'm also running the Tobii eye tracker. So when you look around, right? When you look around and you see the I got a little puppy licking my calf. Okay. The neighbors are throwing a party, and they asked if they could put their dogs in my backyard. And I was like, yeah. You're good. Okay, yeah, throw me a like, brother. Help me out. Trying to get my stream watch up. But yeah, if you, there we go. If you decide you want to play, you know, I don't play inside of a bubble or a closed loop. I mean, I'm always running missions just to earn money and credit. I'm trying to get that number up. And so it's crazy how many whole hit points this thing has. It's got 350,000 whole hit points. Let's see what this thing looks like. Oh, it's insane. Look at. I mean, is this what is this? Does it have a in? Oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh shit. Look at that. Okay, we're gonna. You know the problem with this gas. We're all on a gas giant, right? And so the problem with it is that, let me hit B. And what I'll do is, the reason why I pull up B is because it throws up markers, and then I'll just put it on auto.
Thank you. Please visit again.
And well, the short answer to that is yes. The long answer to that is that it's been over 6 years. So when you kind of I'm doing air quotes right in the living room, dollar cost average, it's not that bad, and a lot of stuff that I've bought and they've never implemented. They were concept ships, and they're like, oh yeah, we're working on this. So I just melted them and then converted the money over to something that was more functional in game. And you can see I'm using the Toby, so I'm looking left, I'm looking right. And so yes, the short answer to that is yes, but it's, I also play a bunch of War Thunder as well, and so if any game that's going to be in development for 10 years, any game that's going to be around for 10 years or 15 years, I got no problem dropping $100. No problem dropping $100, a year on something, because it's like, it's kind of like that scenario where if you play, let's say you play Call of Duty, if you draw a Fortnite, if you drop $100 on Fortnite, man, that game might not be around in 2 years. But this game and like War Thunder and World of Tanks, that's not the case. Those games will be around for 25 years. They're not short-term games, and so I think that's important to keep into context. You're not dumping money, and you don't have to. Of course, I had some folks leave the stream when I started saying I spent money on the game. They're like, oh, this cuck. But no, it's kind of where it's all relevant, right? It's all relevant. So, but this is a 5-person bomber.
Mic off. Mic feedback off. Mic on.
Yeah,
Mic feedback on.
I'm flying out of this painful ass atmosphere. It's 150 meters. It's just brutal. It's brutal. I'm topping off my coffee. Oh, I need to throw another one of those in the fridge too. Shit. I'm actually AFK right now. And I started drinking those little spritzer waters, but I get the ones that have caffeine, and you can buy them at Target for like $3 a case, and so they're not nearly as expensive as sodas, but it still gives you like that soda vibe. When you pop open a Pepsi or a Coke when it's all bubbly and fizzly, so you still get that, but it's just water. It's just water. You can see I tomahawked over. It drives me nuts. I don't know what causes that. I don't know if it's like right, so what's my altitude? I'm at 125. That's not too bad, but you can see, this thing climbs out of atmosphere pretty good. Error is not receiving an update video. Let me slow this down. I'm still climbing, but you can see there's the planet. Let me F4 this. It's kind of a funky looking ship. There we go. Ooh. I'm trying to get my oars and It's kind of a funky looking ship. But if it might be, there we go. I'm just trying to stay on this Port Orelsan, like lock it in. If I can stay on this, it's easier to get on out of atmosphere, because what'll happen is you'll drift. You'll tomahawk over. Like, right, I'm not touching anything, and it'll slowly start to tomahawk over, and I'll pull it back on. Right, I'll pull it back on, and I don't know what causes that. You like that? You like that, Joseph? You think that bird's sexy? Let me change the pitch on it. You like that? What I like about it, what's interesting to me, is the fact that it is it has 6 crews. It's got, well, let me get it into space, and I'll do a little Z tour. We'll rotate around it, and also the MFDs look good too. I do like it a lot better than the RSI shit, because the RSI shit is just the MFDs. Those transparent MFDs are no good. They glitch out all the time, and they're just no good. And so let's see, where am I at now? I'm at 134. Yeah, folks. And then so, that's the loaded question. So my favorite ship is the little $45 Pisces, but you don't have to pay real. Every ship in the game you can buy with in-game money. Every single ship in the game you can buy with in-game money. They just have an event like once a year, where they pull all this stuff out, because most of the year you can't buy these. And but I'll show you my favorite ship, and you can buy it totally in-game, like retarded cheap. And here, let me pull this over. So if I go back, right, and we go in Invictus week, right, show more, our RSI, here we go. So right now there's the big promo, but if I just go pledge store, and I'm not soliciting this, you just asked me what my favorite ship is. It's this little thing right here. This little Pisces is, and you can buy it in game for 400,000 credits, right? And you can do that. You can earn that amount of money in 20 minutes. And oh shit, why did I turn around? No. I said I tomahawked over. That's why Orison is so painful to get out of orbit. It's so painful to get out of orbit. You'll tomahawk over, and it just takes 25 minutes to fly out of orbit, because the game. But you're not going to have another game that is a multiplayer game that is where you can be on a planet and then fly out of a gas giant or a planet or a moon, and then go into space, do space combat. You can EVA like out of a spaceship into space, and then have a first-person shooter environment, and have real aviation aeronautic physics. Like, you have first-person shooter physics, you have aviation aeronautic physics, you have space physics, you have you have atmospheric conditions, and then you have so there's so many different outlets to this that from a development cycle is super impressive. And so when you ask the question, what's my favorite ship, it's kind of a loaded. Well, nobody liked that discussion. It's kind of a loaded question. It very, very much is a loaded question, because I absolutely I have quite assortment, because I've been participating in this experiment for 7 or 8 years now. But my go-to fun, like my quick ship is that Pisces, because it's got a 40-second claim timer. So let's say you're just like, I gotta go, they're waiting on me. We're gonna go raid this bunker. I gotta go, and absolutely. So there's PvE, and then there's PvP. And if you do the PvE, then if you do the PvE, or let me rephrase that. I'll show you. See in the top corner up here, there's the circle with the bullet and then the satellite area. See the little satellite icon in the top corner? That means that you're connected to the UAE like police crime network, that little satellite thing. So if you commit a crime with when that little satellite with the little echo thing, you'll get a crime stat. It's like Grand Theft Auto crime stat, and and then it'll generate a mission. Like, so if I hit F2 and I go to the contracts and contract manager, it'll generate a mission under bounties, and then you'll show up under one of these bounties, and it'll be like, see right here, it says like right here, it says law has issued a bounty for Leaf Nazskak, right? Well, if you commit a crime, your ass will show up here, and then if I hit accept, you'll see. Watch. Let me close this out. See how there's that little marker that popped up right there in the top corner? Let me get out of that orbit, and I'll rotate back around. And that'll be you. And so you'll have players from all over the galaxy that'll come and hunt your ass down. They'll accept the mission because they want the payout. And they'll come and hunt your ass down. It's brutal. The orbit on this thing is brutal. I think them having the expo, there's 4 planets. I think having the expo, they're trying to do ship sales, and I think having the expo on a planet that is impossible to get out of, right? Like it's because it's a gas planet, right? I mean, theme wise, it makes sense, but for practicability purposes, so you see how like there's frost around the window seals now, because I'm in space, so that you can see the frost. Right? Let me zoom forward. You can see the frost. See the frost on the glass. I'm trying not to move. Right there. See the frost? Like, that level of fidelity is crazy. It's just crazy with that level of fidelity. Oh shit! Let me drop out of warp. Okay. No, so if your ship gets blown up, there's right now the game isn't in. There's a couple systems. I didn't mean to warp like that, but see how there's that marker right there? So if you commit a crime, you get a marker like that on you. And so let me do this. I'm gonna change this out. I'm gonna abandon this mission. And if I go accept, right? I've accepted this. Very light. I'm gonna say abandon, and then general. I'm gonna go bounty hunter. So the problem is now I'm in a new area. So you notice though, the little satellite dish is gone up there. So if I was to PvP in this area, it wouldn't get recorded, and I wouldn't earn a crime stat. What is this? Let me read what you're saying. Yeah, I would do the right now. Don't buy anything, right? Don't buy anything, and do the free flight week. Do the free flight week, right? Just create an account, use my promo code, and hop in game, and we'll group up tonight. You can join Discord, and try out a bunch of stuff. You can do the free flight week. And if you decide to pick something up later, you can pick something up later. And if you don't, you don't. Right? Don't commit to any money. Every ship can be bought in the game. See right here? This is right here. See this? This current balance. It says 3,400,000. This is in-game currency. So like when you do a bounty mission. So look, right? Let me show you this. Well, let me set route. Set route. The star map's a little janky, unfortunately. Okay, that works. I got these dogs, and I'm kind of keeping an eye on them. Like they're going around sniffing everything, and I'm like, Okay. Boom. So the reason why it's moving, the reason why it's moving, they're moving around is because I'm moving my head, right? I have the Tobii eye tracker, and when I look left in real life, the capsule looks left, and when I look right in real life, the capsule looks right. I'm not using a mouse or keyboard. This is just off a head movement, and so when I look around, I'm actually looking around inside my house at the dogs. You know, so I realize that there's a little bit of a janky gameplay experience. Okay, so now I'm back in Orison. Okay, I'm back in Orison at the gas planet. Like this is just a giant gas, like in real, you know how we have Jupiter and Neptune, and this is kind of like that, where there's a giant. Okay, so I hit F2 and it brings up the. So now I'm in this constellation right here. I'm in this constellation, and I'll pick up bounties in this constellation. So if I go down here to contract manager, and you'll see under bounty hunters all these missions populated. So I'm going to do a very hard risk target, right? And it's going to pay 17,500 AUEC, right? And that's what my balance is down here is my in-game money is right here that I earned from doing bounties. And you use this money right here to buy ships. You use this money to buy ships. So you don't need to pay real money. The reason why they offer them as real money is to accept offer. The reason why they offer them for real money is because they have to fund the development. They have over 2,000 developers that work on this game. You know, software engineers, IT specialists, graphic designers, artists, and so that's why they have this kind of model. Because if you think about it, like some games like WoW do the monthly subscription, and they haven't updated their shit in like 10 years. So they just, you know, their big claim to fame was coming out with Classic, and so it's just brutal. It's brutal. So where's this guy at? I'm right now. I rented the Reliant, the bomber, and I wanted to see what the bomber, what it was about. I wanted to see what I gotta go to star map, right? So it's telling me that this guy is over here. So I'm gonna set. It's giving me some shit. I think I gotta go here first. Star map is super janky though. Okay. There we go. And so, and you'll see this little blue tab, and you just line up on the blue tab, and so I don't mind contributing to the development process. I don't mind at all. No, I do not have a VR headset, but the Tobii eye tracker kind of is like, you know how they have 3D games, and then they have games like Diablo, which are 2.5D. The Tobii eye tracker is like a 2.5D version of a 3D headset. So as I move around and I look around, it's like a full 3D environment, but I'm using my monitor instead. And so it's a way for me to have full immersion without buying a headset or being stuck inside of a headset, if that makes any sense. And so like right now, if I want to look down and look at the gauge and be like, oh, my IR signature is 10,000. Okay. You know, or oh, my shields are 50%. You see what I'm saying? So I'm able to kind of see what's going on in the cockpit, and this thing is kind of a little squirrely. I'm getting ready to go do this bounty mission in this thing. I wanted to see if I press F4, it goes into the third person view. and kind of shows what it looks like. I was surprised how big this thing is. You know, I was surprised. It's an interesting concept. It really is. Okay. But the MFDs are fantastic. Okay, now we got to go over here to Yala. Yala. Well, I don't understand why this thing bounces around like it does. I mean, it just bounces around. Boom. The speed. Oh, let me see. Let me see what the. So this is the moment of truth right here. I want to see what. I want to see what. Where's this bounty at? I'm looking for this marker. This guy right here. Where's he at? You'll warp in. You get a little bit little disoriented. Oh, there he is. There he is. So there's a few gameplay mechanics, and this thing is a heavy bomber, and I'm curious what boom, right? I'm curious A, how it flies, and then B, I'm looking forward. I gotta be careful or I'll run into an asteroid. Right, I can hit the radar signature. So right now I'm testing out, to give context, I'm testing out. There we go. Oh wow. I have no guns. Uh-oh, I just fired a missile. Look at the size of that thing. Holy shit. So I have no, so this is like the Carrick. Even though this thing has, oh wow, I did not realize that. So even though this thing has three turrets on top, and what was that, two turrets on the bottom? Two turrets on the bottom. So it's got a shit ton of firepower. Me as the pilot, look at that. See, there's, yeah, two turrets on the bottom and three turrets on top, which is beast mode. I as the pilot. So this is definitely like a multi-crew ship. I as the pilot. Let me see something. If I hit K. Okay, that's landing gear. That's VTOL mode. The wings don't come forward. It looks like the wings should. Oh, no, they do. The wings back. Okay. Wings forward. Okay, they're forward. Interesting. All right, so. Landing gear retracted. So where's this dude at? Did I go past it? There it is. I must have went past it. 27K out. Okay. I got off my bearing. So let's see how this thing does. Obviously there's some challenge here because I can only derp. So I should be picking this guy up at like 15K, and I should be picking this guy up at 15K, and the speed. So the speed's kind of slow. I could see the speed's kind of slow. It's a very interesting kind of layout. I'm curious what they're classifying the other ship as a bomber too. Let me speed up. As soon as that thing goes beep 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 beep, I'm gonna target on and derp its ass. Okay, I should be getting close. There we go. Contact. Right, and then right click. I'm gonna come down. There you go. I'm bringing myself to a stop. So 10K out. Oh. Ooh. Sorry about the dogs, folks. 5K out. Oh, wow. Well, I guess that's a good way to do bounties. Holy shit. So I just did countermeasures there. So that actually connected on the backside. So we're going to shoot 2. Yeah, that's I have to say that it's like I got something for you. No. I got something for you. Okay. Okay. So then that's what I'm testing out, right? Because what's crazy here is I got a puppy biting my leg. He's like, I want the pork chops. He's like, pay attention to me. I'm a puppy. Okay. Here, so I'll show you what's crazy. Let me boost out of here. So I'm actually going to eject out and then spawn back in. I just wanted to see kind of what this was like, what the character, because I have no. Oh shit! I didn't mean to shoot that. I don't have any control of any lasers, right? So here I'll come to, because I'm just the pilot, and so I'll come to a stop. Let me get out of this, right? And so this is what's crazy about this thing, is I could probably, is this a turret? Enter turret. So obviously I don't have anybody to crew these turrets. There we go. I don't have anybody to crew these turrets, but so I'm just gonna hop in one and hope for this guy. And I have to turn it on, right? Switch to fire mode, power on, and then look, right? And then I hit target, and then it gives me a pip. So he's obviously out of my visuals plane now. But oh, I gotta do. There you go, direct mode. I have to do direct mode. There it goes. There he goes. There you go. You know, so what's crazy is this thing. The hit points on this thing is nuts. You know, 350,000 hit points is nuts. It's super nuts. But the missiles go in here. So when you shoot the missiles, it's empty, right? The racks are empty, and so there's two giant missile racks in here, like right here. So here's the other missile rack, right? They're all empty. And so when I reload this thing, you'll see, this interact? So what I'm noticing is some of these modules don't, right? And so you know I talked about space, the final frontier. Let's see. They said that there was a EVA thing. Or here's a rear turret. On this, they said that there was a rear hatch that you could go out. Is this a thing? No, this is just a turret. There was like some back door to this thing I wanted that you could get out of. I'm trying to find it. I'm trying to figure out. Is this it? No, that's just a turret. Okay. So the lockers aren't functional. Here are your 2 shield generators. So when you physically upgrade a generator to a different brand or a different appearance, like let's say you buy some ones that have some red accents, it'll show physically red accents. I don't see, like here's your quantum drive, like so you can even see the logo. So if you change that out, that's physically changed. And then you can go into the hangar bay. See, look, you're in the hangar bay, and this is where they deploy the missiles. These doors open up, and the missiles get deployed from there. Let me see something. Fucking dog. Okay, I don't know how to get in there. So yeah. I mean, it's a crazy ship. It's a crazy ship. It's I can't recommend it or not recommend it or it's just I wanted to see what this thing was like, kind of what the experience was, kind of what to expect. Now I'm gonna detonate it. I think there's a. Is there not a self-destruct? I don't see the self-destruct. I don't see the. Because the reason why I want to try another ship. I want to try. I'm looking around the cockpit for buttons. For the big red button that does the self-destruct. Yeah, there's some fidelity in this thing that needs to be brought up. You know, you can tell that this is like on the development cycle. This is like a 2019 or 2018 development cycle ship because there's so much more modularity. How come none of this stuff is interactive like on a lot of other ships? Okay. Okay. Interesting. All right. I'm hit backspace. There it goes. There you go. I don't know what you guys think. What do you guys think? Do you like the general appearance? Do you like, do you think I should get it? What do you think? Do you like the general appearance? Do you like the way it looks? And you like the idea that, Joseph, are you there? What do you think, brother? You like that? Oh, look at that. Look at that. Yeah. That's I made that contact with the dog, so now he wants rubs. He's like, "Oh, you looked at me. Now you have to rub me." Okay. Oh, here comes the puppy. I don't know what you folks think. You gotta let me know. But yeah, your 6950, your 6950 will run. Your 6950 will run real good. Like it'll run real nice. Okay, so here I died, and when you acquire, I'm gonna use acquire, right? When you acquire a ship, you don't lose the ship, right? You don't lose the ship. You just go back to the terminal, which I'm gonna go to right now. You know, since I died, my DNA imprint is saved in the machine, and so it just it cloned another version of me, right? Because my guy's like, I'm a clone. This is he's got that look. He's got that. I don't know why he looks mentally damaged. Yeah. He didn't used to look that way, but you can tell he looks. Actually, because I've been streaming, what I did is I'm running a 1440p monitor, but I was with the 1440p monitor. If I don't stream, the game is fantastic, or it doesn't create a lot of heat. But when I stream and then I'm running recording and like 6 or 7 other applications on the back end, it's just a little bit more heat than I'm comfortable with. And so what I figured out is I could roll it back down to 1080p on the 1440p monitor and on the 1440p monitor and upscale it with upscaling software, and it's almost not noticeable. The fidelity is almost the same, and it reduces the CPU load probably by about 30%. And so I just decided to go that route, and I noticed because I'm only streaming at 1080p, so it has the capability to do excessively high, more resolution and quality, but because of the streaming, I decided to kind of turn it down a little bit. Like I decided to bring down the So yeah, I don't know if you just seen that the discussion point. So I don't know what kind of monitor you're using, but if you're running a 1440p monitor, game is unbelievably beautiful. Now, that's something else to keep in mind is on this gas planet, it is not optimized as well as some of the other areas. And so when you are on this, the reason why I'm on this gas planet is because this is where they have Invictus. And so I'm forced to be here in order to participate in Invictus. But normally I would not be here. And the problem is this place is the worst optimized out of all the planets. So it's a little heavier CPU load. You got to keep that in accountability too. But the game's running super smooth, super smooth. I just don't like it when my computer runs hot. So normally I get about 75 frames per second on the 1440p. Oh, I missed my little shuttle. On the 1440p, right? And I'm running an M2 SSD. But on this planet, it's because of the way that they create this atmosphere. There's a additional particulate matter that it renders in the atmosphere, because you'll see that it's gradient. Now, the higher you go, the less atmosphere there is. I don't know how to say this, but this little puppy wants to chew shit up. He found a towel or a rag, and he's like "Arr, arr, 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 arr." There we go. Here, I have a solution for you, puppy. There we go. He's all excited. I got an old chewed up rag. He got all excited. Here you go, right here. But yeah, so, and I'll pull this back over to show, and you don't have to have like so you can see utilization 81% now that I'm back on the planet. The hertz is fluctuating. Power consumption 82 watts, temperature 53. So I just like to keep that temperature below 75. And when I was running that 680, man, that thing was running at like 94 Celsius. Like it would be baking at 1440p while streaming. So the 6950 was a significant upgrade, especially in temps. Did you get the Founders Edition, or did you get the like the Red Devil or the Sapphire? I had to remember that for a second. What the So I use liquid cooling on the computer. I have a giant radiator that is like a radiator that you would see in like a Datsun pickup truck. But it's a dual 140 millimeter fan, and that thing is which one is this? Oh, this is where you Cousin Crows is. That's not where I'm wanting to get off.
Please clear the hatch.
I'm getting all these random messages on my phone. Yeah, the game's kind of beefy though. When you do the download, it's like almost 100 gigs, I think. Like when you first download it, it's like, oh, it's only 13 gigs. Well, that's just like part one of 3 modules that you end up downloading in the download manager, and but if I wasn't streaming, I would actually bump the resolution back up to 1440p. But because I'm streaming, I run the 1080p, and it's still gorgeous. It's still gorgeous. It's just if there's I do it for resource management and temp management. And because I'm only streaming at 1080p, it's the down conversion I uses a lot of resources too. So it's just okay, yeah, that's ooh, see here's a little bug. This is what happens. This is the abyss. If you run through there, you end up falling to your death. So you have to cycle the elevator. Little bug, little bug. Oh, funny, they got that towel that I that towel that I went out there. They're both pulling on both ends of it. That's funny. Um, so now I'm gonna make another attempt at summoning that Herald. Um, because I'm really looking for that multi-crew experience. I like it's fun dogfighting these ERTs by yourself, but that's not what I want to do. I want that multi-crew. I want to be able to take like a crew of 4 or 5 guys out and then go either do an interdiction, a PvP interdiction, or a couple of real hard ERTs, which where you go against NPC ships, like you take out 4 or 5 NPC ships, and that's the experience that I want. I really think they need to add like an ERT 2.0. You know what? That's hard to say. If you have a PCI Express, there's a retaliator. Let's see what the claim time is. So when you blow up a ship, you just do a claim time, and it makes you wait 30-minute penalty to get your ship back. Okay, file claim. Sometimes this is a little janky. You have to click it a couple times. A little bit of a. Right now, the servers are just being smashed with people logging in and trying out all the ships, because for most of the year you don't get access to that stuff. It's just not available. So they bring everything out like once or twice a year. Okay, it's acting up. What I wanted to try was the Herald. It says drop ship heavy fighter. Retrieve. We'll try this out again. We'll make another attempt and see. Last time it was bugged. I couldn't get in the back door. Chest bump go. Chest bump go. Okay. Oh, look at that set. That white on white looks good. I like that. It looks very Star Trooper-ish. Okay, he said Hangar 6, right? I got an open door. If it goes quick, so if you like look away for a second, you yeah, I really like that. There's like a 20-second delay. Ramp access. Hopefully I can get this to work. This time it's oh man, I can't get them to work. Shit. I can't get it to work. I really want to fly this. I really want to fly this. So, the answer, the short answer is yes. But there is there is a long answer to that. Yes and no, right? Oh, there we go. There we go. I got it. So the short answer is yes. But the problem is they're implementing a new, what do they call it? It's not Infinity Fabric. It's not, it's basically a server, a server item inventory management system. And they're in the process of upgrading. Let me use the head real quick. Hold on. let me real quick. Let me just. Okay. So much better. Okay, I'm done. And then let's see if it closes. The other one, when you open it, you can't close it. It just stays open. Yeah, that's a bug. See, that's a bug. So the problem, like in patch 316, half the time you would get your stuff back. Half the time you would get your stuff back. And oh, here's weapons racks. So yes, closed door. Open door. Yeah, this is bugged. This is bugged. It's supposed to close, but it's not. It's not. I'm going to have to despawn the ship and spawn it back. So here's the torpedoes. See, but the fidelity on this is great. I love this OD kind of sand gray color too. And you got some bunks you can log out. So let's see here. I just had an idea. Well, let's see how it does. So you also have a turret up here as well. Where are you at? Is there not a turret? Oh, right here. Right here. Right here. You got a... Beautiful. Beautiful. Well, under the new the answer to that is no, but yes, until they get the bugs worked out on the new inventory system, yeah. But it's so easy to get stuff; it's not that big a deal, right? It's not power on. I want to see what these MFDs look like. Okay, okay, nice, good turret, nice. What is that? 18 of 18. Interesting. Enter pilot seat. Okay, let's see what is that CVSA? CVSA. I mean,
You are clear to launch.
interesting. I'm not seeing any missile loadout. I have no idea what a CVSA. I like the color scheme on this one. I do. I like the color. Where's the... Oh yeah, the flight ready. Flight ready. What do we got here? Open, close exterior. Beautiful. Beautiful. Landing gear up. Look at that. Wings pop out. Nice. I have to say that out of all the this is probably the best looking most refined ships that they have inside the Aegis arsenal. The Aegis I definitely like. Well, not particularly this ship, but just you know, the way that everything is, because you'll see on a lot of these ships, like none of these, like the one I just flew, it didn't have this level of fidelity, like where you mouse over all the buttons and they all work, you know. So I'm hoping, let me get this back. Hit B. B's not working. Yeah, B's not working. Why is B not working? There we go. I was flying this thing. Display is fantastic. The HUD array, fantastic. So how much is this thing? If I go back to the website, right here, right here, right. So we're gonna go back to. Oh, I got puppies in the room. I'm looking. I'm looking. Where did you go? Close. I tomahawked over. God damn it. I'm trying to get out of here. I'm trying to head towards the thing, right? Okay, Alt Tab. I got kind of sketchy. I was trying to pull up the Invictus week. Pull that over. Trying to pull up the Invictus week. There we go. Okay. It's climbing good though. Speed's fantastic. Okay. So we're looking at what does that say? It says heavy versatile gunship. Spells big torpedoes for bigger ships. Okay, I think I'm in the Hoplite, Sentinel, Warden. So I think I'm in the Herald. It says bomber. Okay. Wow, they're asking a lot for this. They're asking a lot for this. That's crazy. I didn't mean to look down. There we go. It's pulling out of G's pretty quick though. So this ship is 290. Like, but I have to say, out of all the shit that I'm looking at, it's the most modern adaptation of you know, it looks good. It looks good. I'm trying to get this out of here. There we go. I got a ton of tabs open. Oh, there we go. It reminds you of Halo. Yeah. You know, they borrow. I'm doing air quotations. They borrow the ideas from other space games. They're by no means do they not. You know, they're like, oh, that's a popular ship in Halo. Let's bring that into the game, and they'll give it. Oh, the visibility is fantastic up here. Does that do anything? Let's see. Let's look up. Is that functional in any way? No, there are no buttons back there that. I don't know what you folks think. You know, I don't know what you folks think. I'm really curious about what the missiles and rockets do. Like, I don't know what these. Oh, there we go. There we go. Ah, so we have 3 size 5s. And we have 4 size 2s. 4 size 3s. Shit, that's a lot to keep up with. So we got, okay, 4. Okay, so 4. So we have, man, that's super convoluted. So 8 size 2s. Yeah. 8 size 2s. 4 size 3s. And 3 size 5s. So this is a missile boat. This is a missile boat. That's what this is. This is a missile boat. I'm surprised though. I'm surprised that, let me bring this back over. That when I look at is this what I'm looking at here? Is this what I'm looking? Harbinger, bomber, Harbinger, Harbinger. Okay, so ballistic cannon. So ammo, 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 ammo. So all ballistic cannons, and then a turret with ballistic cannon turret, and then we're looking at so ignites. So we're looking at, so let's see if this is editable. It is. Good, good, good. So we could do so our base DPS is 80,000. So we could technically run 8 size 1 arrows, right? Let's just see how crazy we can get this. Okay, yeah. Yeah, we can make this crazy. We can make this crazy, right? Because what I like to do is, okay, and this is a size 3. So can we bring these up to, can we bring these, what size is this? Is this permanent? Oh no, it's not. So you could do Vanguard 505. That's what's in there. And this is a ooh, so you could do size 4s and do, what is that? Is that 1? Is that 1 in the bay? Yeah, we could do size, let's see. So the fact that you can customize this thing is actually really promising. Let me see. So you could do 8 size 1s. Okay, arrows. Ooh, that's 125,000 damage, right? Okay, 100. So I took it from 80. Ooh, what's going on? Still looking at space. Okay, so that's Did I lose my reticle? Yeah. I was like, where's everything at? Okay. You slow down. There it is. That's what I'm looking for. Yeah. It's definitely interesting. Like if you tailor out, and the reason why, okay, let's pick up a bounty. Let's see what this feels like. Bounty, we're doing bounty mission, HVRT, accept offer. Yeah, okay. I'm looking. I'm correct. Okay. Where's this thing at? Daymar? Okay. Okay. We're good. We're good. Bounty's up. Bounty's up. There it goes. So I want to see something again. What is the whole hit points on this? So, so total whole hit points is 42,000. Let's see what the equivalent anvil 33, you got Ballista, Pisces, Carrick. Hornet, Lightning, Gladiator. 34. Gladiator's got 34 compared to the Hornets 22. Okay. Hurricane's got 18. Typhon's got 113,000 hit points. 33 for a Spartan. What the fuck's a Spartan again? Oh yeah, okay. So where's this guy at? Let's see. So this is just a missile boat, but I want to see what I want to see how it behaves. I want to see what's going on. Hey, thanks for watching. Yep, that's what I'm doing. That's exactly what I'm doing. That's a great question. I'll pull that up. I'll Google that up, and we'll figure that out, because that's why I like about the free flight weeks and the is you have the ability to test everything out and try everything to see if it's worth buying in game, right? To see if it's worth. So let's see here. Okay, I'm Googling. Bear with me.
Mic off. Mic feedback off. Mic on.
Now
Mic feedback on.
I'm pulling it up. So they may not have certain variances, and usually there's a 6 months lag for I gotta be careful. I'm gonna crash into the planet if I don't pay attention. Usually there's a 6 months lag on some of these ships, and the in-atmosphere flight mechanics are pretty good. Holy shit. That's pretty good. You can see that's actually not what I expected, right? That's not what I expected at all. Oh wow. Interesting. That's not what I expected at all. This thing's got quite a bit of oh wow, fantastic maneuverability. Like you get that fly-by-wire seat of your pants feeling with this that you don't get in a lot of ships. The pitch is fantastic. Look at that. Wow. That was not what I expected. Now let me see if the weapons are gimbaled. Okay, I do see some gimbling. Yeah, good acceleration. Sorry if I'm not looking. Okay, we're 13K out. Okay, we got our strike 5s up. I'm just gonna shoot the whole volley. No, I want the other one. There we go. Ooh, super fast missile lock. Okay, we're doing a volley of 3. I'm going to hit 10K. We're going to do a volley of 3. I got a little desync there. My biggest pet peeve is this shit. They'll keep trying to call you, and you're like, no man, I want to watch you die. Boom. So he's in the same ship. He's in the Warden. Okay, let's do some ignites. G. We'll just do a full volley of 4. Oh, look at that. Look at that rapid fire. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Not everything hit either. Okay, get that off. Okay. G. It's interesting though because okay, I don't want to kill him with missiles. I want to play with so okay, that's the nose. That's the nose. I think you can change. Are they gimbaled? So the nose is not gimbaled. Okay. I think the front is though. Let's see. So the nose is not gimbaled. I'm just gonna YOLO in on them and just or yeet in on them, and it's interesting. It has some unique, man. The flight model is really good. Like okay, countermeasures out. Countermeasures out. Oh, yeah. Look, I'll pitch up. Slow down a little bit. Oh, it's got like a big derp cannon. It's got a big derp cannon. Okay. Oh, it's got a very unique so one weapon is gimbaled, the other one is not. Man, this thing is a derper too. Yeah, it's a derper. It's like a frag type of thing. I don't know if I could do this. Holy shit. Is this... There we go. Boom. Look how it falls apart. I have a real hard time with the weapons. It's interesting. I'm gonna have to rent a warlock. I want to see what the loadout of a warlock is. If it's, or I can pull it up on the because the warlock has more traditional weapons. So in game, let's see. I don't know how old this is. Where's our? It says this might be a bad website. Concept sell price. Okay, that's not a good, unless there's another part to this. Let me see. Unless it scrolls to the right. Okay, here's a better website. So so Aegis, right? Okay, 15 million, Hammerhead, 12 million, Reclaimer, 15 million, Redeemer, Aegis, Retaliator, 4 million. 4 million. Well, the contrast, they asked almost the same amount of money, and the Reclaimer, they ask almost the same amount of money, but in-game price, the purchase price is almost the same. It's crazy. And then Vanguard, that's only 2 million in-game. That's crazy, and they're asking almost $300, but you can buy it for 2 million in-game. I'm buying it in-game. Hoplite is 3 million. I mean, I think these are worth buying in game, absolutely. You know, but the beauty is you get to Herald Sentinels 2 million. Warden is the 3.3 million. Um, Ballista 300,000. Ground vehicles are extremely cheap. Um, Interesting, very interesting. And so in game there, you know, you could make that much money in like 2 days, if that, if that. Yeah, well, yeah, absolutely, absolutely. You can get land vehicles, absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. Right now in game, there's about there's about um, there's about 12, 14.
Mic off. Mic feedback off. Mic on.
Yeah,
Mic feedback
there's
on.
there's uh there's like 12, 14. I was pleasantly surprised with the with oh, it respawned me. That's interesting. It respawned me at Grim Hex this time. Um I was pleasantly surprised with the flight characteristics of the of the of that series of ships. I want to see here what the difference is, just to kind of get the metrics right. So I would like to rent a one of these and see what this is about. Um, yeah, I just can't believe this got whole hit points of 364,000. Like that's 30 times the hit points of every other ship in the game. It's just insane. If you look at some of the specifications, let's go Aegis. Let's go Warden. The Warden looked like the one that was super nasty, all blacked out. Um, oh, it's got a full missile array also. It doesn't have fives, but so max missile damage is 29,000, where the other one was like 89,000. Uh, so let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Because if you want DPS, you know, at the end of the day, DPS is all matters. You want DPS, plus especially when you can just um, does it not let you change? Yeah, it does. So what do we? Oh, we got. You can get up to a 4. You can get one. Okay, you can do one of those. So I guess what it does, there's 52. We could go that route, or we could just go. We could do some more of those in there, right? That gives you to 67. So that gives you 4 and 4. Or is that it? Did I select the wrong one? I selected the wrong one. 74. So that'll get you. So the one basically gives you. I forget what I got it up to. I think I got it up to 120. But that's what is that? 8 and 8, 6. So 32 missiles. That's 32 missiles. You know, the sad thing is here, this has got 42,000 hit points. You know what's crazy? I'll tell you what's crazy. The missile, the damage output, so 4 size 2s and 1 size 5. You want to know what's nuts? I'll tell you what's nuts. This is what's nuts. If I go, so that was 79,000 missile damage. This is what's nuts, right? When you look at the cost ratio, okay. So look what we're about to do. Look what we're about to do. This is why some of the pricing, of course, this doesn't fly the same way. This doesn't fly the same way. But this will give you some perspective on capability. If you were just talking about missile boats, we're doing a 1-for-1 comparison on missile boats. That's all we're doing. Right? We're just talking about missile boat. Talking about just missiling the shit. Look at that. Look at that madness right there. Right? A Cutlass, $100 ship. $100 ship can put out 112,000 DPS and missile damage, and have a comparable loadout. Did I keep the other one? You know, comparable loadout. Now this is on a whole nother. This is on a whole nother. 6 missiles that do 250,000 damage. Like that's a whole nother. Whole nother ball of wax. That's a whole nother, whole nother. That's insane, isn't it? It's just like, let's see what they're asking for the. So let me look at this. So this is the Retaliator, right? Retaliator in game. In-game price is. Where'd it go? What is that? Why does it say new deal? Oh, different. Okay. Retaliator. Vanguards. 4 million. 4 million. Vanguard Herald, 2 million. Look, isn't that crazy? The price doesn't match up, right? You go to a Cutlass Black. Let me find a Cutlass Black. Black. I can't find black. I'm having some issues. Gladiator, Carrick's 26 million. Like that price conversion makes more sense, right? $600, right? 26 million. Okay. So you're talking half the price. Talking about a $300 ship, but yet it's 2 million in game. Or maybe it's 4 million. 4 million in game, but it's half the price. So by this logic, if this is half the price, then this thing should be 16 million, right? So they're like, and if these are the same price, it just shits all over the place. Where's the black at? Gladiator, Carrick. Maybe I should just look for Drake. See Drake. Okay, Cutlass Black, 1 million. Right? When you just talk about raw damage. Now, I'm not saying these prices are not correct or shouldn't be correct. I'm saying that the real money prices are just all over the place. Like this is a good price. But when you look at this, is almost $600, and they're asking 4 million in game, and this is the Carrick is almost $600, and they're asking 28 million in game. It's like, oh shit. That's not what I want to share. They have some more packages up. Oh look, $9,000. $9,000. Let's see what's in the $9,000 package. It's like, get the fuck out of here. And most of these, so the sad thing about some of these packages is same ship, same ship, same ship, same ship, right? $300 ship. That's not worth it. Maybe two different variances. A ship that doesn't exist, that's been on sale for a hot minute. This ship has been a concept for 10 years. There have been people who have bought this ship and have died, like from old age and shit. And you will not see this ship for a hot minute. And the reason, even though it's already made, the reason why you won't see it is because it's an 80-man crew. And servers cannot support 80-man crews. Like the game can't support that yet. It will, but you know, and in this, the problem with this ship is that it looks beautiful, right? It looks beautiful. I'm sure it's amazing, but its main feature there, it's soliciting. How much is it? Like it just looks amazing, that cockpit, you know. But they're soliciting a feature set that doesn't exist. This thing is broken. This reclaimer, all you know. Hopefully in 3.18 they bring out the salvage system and it's functional, and they'll finally. But this thing is janky as fuck. Like it's broken as all get out. We just played that. We played a bunch of these. Hands down though, I think that the Vanguard series of ships inside of the Aegis family, I think the Vanguard family of ships are the best ships inside the Aegis family. That's my opinion. And unfortunately, I didn't do the Hammerhead. This might be really good, but it's a single cockpit ship. They want $300 for it. And hands down, the best experience inside of Star Citizen is the multi-crew experience. So anyways, I think that's a good kind of analysis and summary on in game I am. I'm trying to make some money, and in game look, if I click right here, let's see. In game I'm at 35, so I'm 3,500,000 in game. And so it's right here also, 3,500,000. And let's see, let me go to the terminal. I'm at Grim Hex, which is my favorite place. The computer, like, your performance is 20% better in Grim, maybe 30% better in Grim Hex. You'll gain 30 to 40 frames per second improvement inside of Grim Hex than you will out inside of Oracle, because of that gas planet just kills your machine. Right, it's an old abandoned mining station that is now a pirate hideout. Okay, let's see here. Did I don't think. Okay. Oh, we got a redeemer. Let's see what the claim time on a redeemer is. 31 minutes. I'm gonna do file claim. I'm gonna file claim. Will it not let you claim the There it goes. Shit. Okay, I could expedite it for let's see, expedite. They want 10,000 to expedite it. Yeah, I'll just let that sit for 31 minutes. Yeah. Oh, I've been playing with some of these rentals, seeing what's what. I did the Vanguard. Was really surprised with the Vanguard series. I think I'm gonna buy these with in-game money. Um, you know, like because they're only like 2 million in-game money, and they're actually pretty functional as far as ships. Like they're their flight characteristics in atmosphere are fantastic. It was a surprising experience. Yeah, yeah, that's crazy. You know what's crazy though too is there is 6,000 of that is concept ships. You know, 6,000 of that is fucking concept ships, and you're not gonna see, you know, you're not gonna like just to. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm pro development, and I realize that it takes money to for software developers, and but when you look, here we go. We'll pull this back over. When you look these Vanguards, I was really impressed with the fidelity of like the modulars and how everything's interactive. Um, you know, I was really impressed with this. You know, there's 4 ships there. Uh, maybe I should rent a Saber and try it out. Maybe I'll fall in love with it and try it out. Maybe it'll be like the bee's knees and all these YouTubers that I've been watching were talking about how it's dog shit. You know, maybe because I've experienced that a lot. Um, Impressed with the damage that this thing does. The fact that you can derp a target and do 32,000 missile damage is impressive. But yeah, these 3 ships. How much is this? 725. They're it's a mine deployment device. These little drones, you know, in concept, combat miner, right? Great. That would be a fantastic game loop. But we're not going to see that for 10 years, maybe 5 years. We're not going to see that for 5 years. You know, so you're going to buy this ship for $700 and you won't be able to play it for 5 years. And this, you know, man, like you might not see this for 4 years, 10 years, who knows? But they've been selling this ship for 10 years. And you know, this looks like it would be a blast. I don't know. View buying. Well, here let's view buying options. Let's see. What does it say? Limited stock. Ooh. Concept. Sold out. So they won't let you burn. They will not let you burn in-game ships. You have to put new cash into the system in order to get this. And and there is no print custom your pledge with more ways to buy. I want to see what the Pisces P or I think there's more than one variant. Let's see what they say the crew capacity of this is supposed to be. You know, like they got the model in game. They use it for some of the wiki. Let's bring up the wiki. So it says frigate, capital, human, length, cargo. Oh wow, that's impressive. 995 SCU cargo. Min crew 8. Okay. Max crew 28. Okay. So price, war bomb price, original price. So it's gone up $50. But you know, when this thing they visualize this and bring this in game, this thing will be fucking $3,000 or $4,000. Like when they actually make it a real thing. But but that's nuts. You know what I mean? That's nuts. And it's been how long has it been in development? Does it say? Reddit. Let's see if there's any 2019, right? Scheduled and price 2019. Let's see. In 3 waves starting tomorrow at 9. Okay, so this is 2 years ago. Yeah, like, man, that's you know, I get it if there's but they shouldn't be projecting conships of ships that are coming out 10 years from now. Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Did you like that, Jake, where those rockets were like blah 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 blah. Yeah, all in sequence. Yeah, here's some stats too, right? Here's some stats. Little 5900 or 6950 current temperature, 55 power wattage. So it's only clock speed, even though it'll do 22, it's only pulling 11. Utilization 54%, just standing here. Junction temper 59, fan speed's 1,000. Look the RAM speed though. It's crazy. The RAM is buzzing. That 2200 is buzzing. And then my system memory, out of 32 gigs, it's using 21 gigs of system memory, which is nuts. Totally nuts. Totally nuts. Let me grab something to drink real quick. Totally nuts. Yeah, the Redeemer might be worth picking up. You know, I can definitely see the Retaliator and Redeemer have a functional use because of their multi-crew role. I actually can see that. I'm kind of curious about what Crusader is going to offer. They're basically what they're doing is they're giving 48 hours for each faction, and you know, they won't have this sale again. And one of the ones I was thinking about picking up, because I don't think you can pick it up in game, and that is the so they have ships, and then they have the military variant of ships, and the fucking dog. Dog. I'm watching the neighbors' dogs for them because they're yeah, that works. That works. That works. That works. Okay. That works. Okay. So let's see where we're at on the timer. And so the bigger the ship, the longer the timer. So you'll see here, I apologize about the bark. Oh, hi puppy. Hi puppy. Hi puppy. Hi puppy. Hi puppy. Hi puppy. So, okay, it's 21 minutes, 21 minutes. So same time. Interesting. Same time. So yeah, I'm really curious. Back to the main topic. I'm really curious what they're gonna do for the Hey, Jelly, I can't wait for you to get home, man. I want to run some of this shit. I want to do some bounties. When you think you'll be home? Yeah, when do you think you'll be home, brother? When do you think you'll be? I think I'm gonna smoke a little cigar in the backyard. Well, I'll put up, Jake. I'll put up some metrics for you, so you can watch the AMD stuff, right? So you can kind of see the AMD kind of system specs, kind of buzzing there passively, kind of see what's going on. So you usually popped up a little bit there, utilization. Let me do this. I'll make it a little smaller. But I think it's interesting. There you go. You kind of see some. So that way, when you get yours going, you can see like kind of have a metric to go off of. See if yours was running too low or too hot. But what I recommend though, what kind of CPU are you running, Jake? I know you said you bought it 4 years ago, but what CPU are you running? Don't bark at me, puppy. Yeah, we'll do some more flights here in a minute. We'll do some more flights. I gotta wash my hands. I've been touching those dogs. Yeah, I gotta watch them though. I gotta make sure that they don't go to the bathroom in the house. Like, dogs have a tendency to leave surprises for you. But yeah, I pull up those system specs so that way you can see it with the 5900 and how it runs Star Citizen. I'm curious though, what CPU? If you're running an AMD processor, you're golden, because you can just slap that chip in there, and then
Mic off. Mic feedback off. Battery low. Mic on.
So
Mic feedback on.
when you think you're gonna be home, Jelly? When do you think you're gonna be home? Half hour, 2 hours, 20 minutes, 6 hours, 7 hours, 10 hours? $15. I am kind of curious in that in that Reliant version that they have. I am kind of curious what that. I'll pull that up too. I think this could have some potential right here, and the reason why this one could have some potential. Let me go back. Maybe a potential deal is I have a suspicion. Let me tab over. I have a suspicion, and this is what threw me off initially. See how it says 150, but it says concept, fly today for free, in concept. That's kind of misleading, right? Because this one says fly today for free, flight ready. How are you going to fly today for free if it's in concept? What the fuck? Like, you know what I mean? Combat heavy gunship. This might be worth picking up, because what I think, I could be completely wrong about this, But I think what'll happen is they'll give this to you for a loaner. And so they're charging you the paper price for this. And then, of course, this is, in-game flight ready, but they'll give that to you as a loaner until they get this worked out. And I think this will have missiles too. I think this will have like 25 size 4s or something. It won't be those big sexy, tier 9 torpedoes that'll take down a capital ship. But I think that it's an interesting take. I do. That might be worth picking up. When you get home, Jelly, I think we should run some more missions. I think we should run some more missions. I don't know. What do you think? You think we should? There we go. All right, where are we at? What do you guys think? Okay, so you're running, it's an i7. Hold on, let me see what you got here. Do you think bottleneck will ruin the GPU? No, I don't. I'll have to check. She's an old girl from like 8 years ago. It's Intel, I think the old school i5 or i7. You mean like a it's probably a 3700, probably 3700K from back in the day. Yeah. You know what my recommendation is? Is you kind of piecemeal, get you an AM4 motherboard and get you an AM4 chip, and piecemeal that shit together, and then just put all your parts, your hard drives and power supply. What's your power supply? That's going to be an issue too, because the recommended power supply was 1,000 or 950. Did you even look to see what your power supply is? Because that's going to be a big yeah, okay. Yeah. If it's a high clock speed, i7 or i5, with 3.5 gigahertz or 4 gigahertz, because I know those first generation Intels had a real high clock speed. Like that's what they were trying to run up, was the clock speed. So if it's like one of those, I think you'll be okay. I think your issues will be the power supply to run that 5900, and I think your issues will be where'd my sunglasses go? I think your issues will be the cooling too. You might have some issues with cooling. What is today? Today's Sunday.
Mic off. Mic feedback off. Battery low. Mic on. Mic feedback on.
I don't know if you're new to the stream. Yeah, we're waiting for some ships to respawn. And so I just kind of pulled up some metrics to show some folks, but we're still waiting. I kind of committed today to let's see where we're at. So we got 11 minutes, 12 minutes. I want to try out the Redeemer. Was really impressed with the Vanguard ships. I think that's going to be the emphasis on the next 2 days, is just playing kind of heavy emphasis on Aegis ships and running bounties in those Aegis ships. So I'm just going to get as much content as possible out of all of the Aegis. I'm probably going to go back and get a Saber too, just see what that experience is like. All right. I think I'm gonna stop the video here and take a little break. I'll have you back on in probably an hour or two, and I'm gonna reset everything and kind of redo everything. And hey, for folks, thanks for popping in and watching the stream, and I appreciate any of the likes and follows that you've given me. You know, I realize that you know, this content is very niche, right? It's like super nerd land, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. All right.